So a lot of people right now are lost. And it's not like they're lost on purpose. Well, psychedelic version of this is we're all lost on purpose. But like, people are lost because they don't want to do the hard work to find themselves, because you don't really find yourself. You find yourself in the world, but you have to put the pieces together. You have to build yourself. And if not, you will always be what your parents raised you to be. Or you will always be what the world wants you to be. But if you want to be, like, if you don't want to be somebody, then the world will turn you into somebody. Your friend group will turn you into somebody. Like, this is why you have to be careful with your friends. What type of people do you hang out with? What type of content do you watch? What do you do? How do you spend your time? Like, if you're going through the world, you're going to find things that you enjoy, things that you like to do, things that you don't like to do, but you know you need to do because it'll help you out. So, like, for me, that's working out. I don't like to work out. It's fucking annoying. But I work out because I now feel better. Like, once I got in shape, I then understood what all those men were talking about, that men need to work out. It's part of being a man. Like, you need to get yourself in shape, at least a little bit. You don't have to be brolic as fuck, but at least a little bit. Eat better. Get more protein in you. Get more, I don't know, work out more, jog more, hike more. I don't care if you just do 5 push-ups. Like, that will make you feel better. But a lot of people don't want to do anything. Like, they're so caught up into what they're doing now that they don't try anything new. And if they don't try anything new, they will be stuck in the same place 5 years from now. And being stuck in the same place doesn't always mean, like, moving. Because, like, humans think in this weird way where I'm like, if I say, 5 years you're going to be stuck in the same place, people think they have to move into a better house. Like, no, that's not what the fuck I mean. Fuck your house. What I mean is, who are you in 5 years? Are you mentally healed? Are you in better shape? Are you, like, did you heal your mental health? Did you heal your physical health? Did you work on your mind? Did you work on your connections with the people that you love? Like, because it's like, yeah, all of us have connections with people, but do you work on your connections with those people? Do you help strengthen those connections with those people? Like, you could focus your energy and time on doing the things that would better you as a human being and better you as a person in general. Like, but we avoid the truth. Like, as soon as somebody says you should start working out, there's always some guy that's like, yeah, but that's not what I do, and blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, bro, why are you so miserable then? Like, why are you coming at me with such ego and arrogance and anger, in a sense, all because I said working out will make you feel better? Like, it's a weird, well, I guess it's the human ego, but, like, people don't want to hear the truth because their ego gets in the way, so they think someone's putting them down. They think someone's talking down to them or belittling them. No, that's just your ego, because you must think you're higher than them. Like, we're all on the same level, so if you think someone's talking down to you, that means you think you're above them, technically. Like, because, like, your ego's like, how dare they talk down to me? I'm above them. And, like, and it's like, no, bro, nobody's talking down to you. They're just speaking their freaking reality. Like, they're just speaking their truth. So, like, the truth is, psychedelics helped me heal. The truth is, I'm, like, the way I parent is the way I parent. I'm never putting other parents down when I talk about my parenting style or what I do as a parent. But I'm explaining what works for me. I'm explaining what happened. Like, just what is, right? So, like, what is 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 years ago, I was some gangster thug, and I was able to look ahead. Like, I think people are not looking ahead. It's like they're not building a future. They're so stuck in the past that they can't even see the right now. Because all I can see is, I'm here right now, and I know what steps I need to take to get over there. So, like, it's that thing of, where do you want to be in 5 years? Who do you want to be in 5 years? So, like, in 5 years, like, I'm already in better shape, but I'm going to keep this going for the rest of my life. So I'll be in shape for basically the rest of my life. Like, and I'm not in shape for the rest of my life because I want to look good. I'm in shape for the rest of my life because I feel younger than I did when I was 19. I'm 29. And I feel more energized, more healthy, more alive. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel so much better. But of course I do. after you put the work in with psychedelics for 8 years. Of course you do. After you put the work in with working out for 4 years. Of course you do. After you put the work in 12 years of being a parent. Of course you do. After you put the work in and strengthen the connections that you have with the people you love. Like, of course you'd feel better. A lot of people get stuck because they're scared to admit that they're stuck. They're scared to admit that they did something wrong. They made a mistake. The way they think is the reason why their life is the way it is. And they don't want to admit that. But the quicker you admit that, the quicker you could change your reality. You will never change your reality by blaming the world for the way your life is. Like, you can't blame your ex or your mom or your friend group or whatever, because you're the one that's choosing, like, I guess you didn't choose your mom, but you're choosing to be attached to the past instead of attaching yourself to the idea of who you want to be. Like, don't attach yourself to your past self. Attach yourself to the idea of who you want to be. So, like, who do you want to be? Because a lot of people are just who they were. Like, even if you had a good family, let's say you had a good life, good mom, good dad, whatever. They raised you to be somebody, and you are now that somebody. But is that who you really are? Like, are you really the person that they raised you to be? They gave you their morals. They gave you their ideas. They gave you what their idea of life was. And is that your idea of what life is? Like, is that your life? Is that the life you want? Is that who you want to be? Is that how you want to think? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I started making rules for myself, and I started following those rules to myself.